Alright, y'all. Let me show y'all something. This down here, this is what I just do not like about these little yards. Now, this yard over here is full of weeds and all too, on the left and the right. You know, also, I mean, that was pretty much about 98% clover on this side. This side over here is weedy too. But, I mean, what are you know, you don't have, but, well, you ain't got nowhere to take the grass. I don't want to put it in the pine straw bed, and I don't want to necessarily put it in their yard, but I just don't, same way, it's the same way on the other side. But these lots like this, I mean, I just don't like that. But right now I'm closing the chute cover and just trying to mulch it best I can, but some of it's getting in the neighbors, and I guess that's all right. But if that was like that was a beautiful Bermuda yard, we wouldn't be able to do that, or I wouldn't want to do that. But anyways, we're gonna get on down the road to the next one. But I don't like that. I don't know. There just ain't nowhere to take the grass, is there, when you're cutting it? I mean, every time you turn around, something's in the way. You're blowing grass all over the place. I don't feel like bagging clover. I don't feel like bagging anything, but definitely not clover. So, it's Friday. We're out cutting. Got some rain, looks like, coming in tonight and tomorrow. I'm hoping that don't mess us up on the mulch job we got planned for tomorrow, but we'll just have to see how that goes. It's 9:15 right now, and we just finished up the third yard. We're heading to the next one right now. We had,
starting route to 635
tell y'all, let's see what we got.
In half a mile, turn right onto Saddle Ridge Drive.
So 1 is where we started, 24 is where we ended. 22 yards, 17 minutes.
There's a new one here.
This yard right here would be better placed on next weekend's route.
At the next stop sign,
There's only one in Bremen. Well, even though both of these are in Bremen, they're still far.
Yeah,
but
I thought that John and Alexis was gonna be close. That's when we put it on this weekend.
No, I'm talking about the yard we just cut would be maybe better suited on next weekend with the other ones that are in town. I don't know. So we're over here at a new property that we quoted and got last week, and it fit into our route better for this week, so she let us push her one more week. And it's pretty tall, but it's thin, so it's all right. She had a lot of leaves trapped in her chain link fence. I see over there. They're getting them blown out, and told her we'd do our best, just mulch them up. So she's got an upcharge, and I'm already realizing that I probably didn't upcharge her enough on this. All right, so I just got this section back here done behind the fence. I couldn't really find anywhere good to set y'all up with this camera I got right here, so but I'll just show y'all what I just got. It all looked like that, all the way across through there. It cut all right. I had to cut it twice. There's some more back over here, but I had to cut it twice, but it was just real thin, stringy. But I'm pretty confident that I messed up the pricing on this yard. I just hope, you know, once this is over, I hope the reoccurring price will work out. Some good clean edges. Finally got us another edger blade put on here. Yeah, y'all, today is not going good at all. It's not going, I mean, it started off good and everything, but it's not staying there. Try to, you know, we need to cut it one more time and see where our time is, and then from there, after the next time, you know, I need to tell her before we leave, like, okay, here's what's happening, you know. I need to be up front with her and see if there's anything we can do. But before I just say I need to go up, I'm gonna see if we can take something off. I'll time that section back there, see how much time I spent on it, and then go from there. So hopefully we'll get it worked out. And I forgot, one of the ladies on here, she come up with this crazy schedule that I gotta go put in, and I'm about done with that. So she's now not gonna be cut this time. She's gonna be cut next time, along with some other sporadic dates I gotta put in the system. But so 22 went down to 21, and then I forgot one. A lady that I really just wasn't sure about putting on there reoccurring, I guess is what happened. And then she messaged me, and I thought about her this morning and then forgot again. So now we're gonna have to deadhead, unfortunately, all the way back to an area that we were already at this morning. But things are just not going. They started off good, man, but now it's just not. All right, y'all, we're finishing up this day. I don't even really want to go all into it, to be honest. Things just did not go as planned. Started off great, and then just started well, we got in this one of the new yards and lost our tail on it. And you know, I've said before that I'm gonna go through it all. I'm not gonna hide, just try to show you all the good. There's some bad too, and today was bad. There's a lot of things that we have to figure out on this route, and me and Cody are gonna have to sit down whenever we can get some time and run some numbers and do some figuring on where we might either need to move people or drop people. We've already dropped one tonight, just because of the distance, and there's a little bit more of that that's gonna have to happen, I think. But it's gonna be hard to time these today because we had that third guy in the truck, so we timed them, but you know, it's not gonna be really an accurate number. The only reason we brought the third guy today is because we got the mulch job tomorrow. We had a big list today. Was trying our hardest to get this big list finished, and we knew bringing that extra guy would speed us up a little bit, and it did. But it's gonna make it hard really trying to time. But Cody's cut this list before with Eli, so I think we can go back and look at those times other than the new yards and kind of get a roundabout, you know. But really and truly, the air just got deflated out of me once we lost our tail in that one yard. And I mean I'm talking about bad. We charged her $145 for that yard, and the amount of time we spent there, it should have been like $400. And I don't know why. I mean, we've been talking about it all day. Yeah, 360, but then plus other stuff. Yeah, it should have pretty much been a $400 deal right there. I don't know. One of the other quotes we did, we charged her $160 on the first cut.
Yeah, I think.
Anyways, I did the time on that. 3 people, added up, times $1.33, which is about $80 an hour around what we want to make. And it covered all 3 of us. The next time it'll be faster. We went down after the first cut, and I think we're gonna be all right in there. You know, and then the other one that Cody quoted, we went there, and we weren't that far off. I think we said, now that we've all cut it and seen it once, I think if me and him was to go back in 2 weeks, I think we'll be within $10 to $15 of where we want to be. You know, money-wise, which is fixable. At that point, I think you can fix it. When you're, well, I don't know. So that was totally our fault. I don't know why, for the life of me. I mean, we cut big yards. We've seen yards like that, you know, plenty of times. We have yards like that, and for whatever reason, we just dropped the ball and didn't quote it nowhere near where it needed to be. But we're gonna work with it on her. We're gonna go. We're not gonna say anything. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna time it. And we're gonna see where we need to be. And there's an area behind her fence in her field. She gets somebody to come and bush hog. That I think, once I explain the situation to her, that instead of us going up, I think we can close the gap by just not cutting as much as I cut today. Now, she did say she wanted to quote that in, and she wanted that cut, but I think it's gonna be one of those things. Okay, we show back up, you know, she's looking for somebody to do a good job, and to be to do what they said they were going to do, show up when they're supposed to show up and all that. So I think once she sees that, you know, she's like, well, hey, they're back, bam, bam, they're doing their thing, everything looks good. She pays, then I approach her with it and just say, you know, here's what happened, we goofed up. I don't just want to go up on you, but what I want to do is take that off and hope, my hope is that we can take that off. Maybe just cut like 4 strips back there like Cody said, instead of cutting the rest of it. And I'm hoping that amount of time equals up to what we quoted it for. Because if it don't, we're gonna have to go up. And if she says no, then I don't care, because it's that bad. We're way off. Way off. So we'll see. But it's hard to really know how much time it's gonna take us, because we did so much extra work the first cut. So yeah, we'll get back with y'all tomorrow. We're trying to play this rain out. We got to get this mulch. We still got 6 left on the list to cut. Thankfully, they're all around the house. The guys' ride, we had everything worked out, and their car broke down, and we had to end up taking the guy home. So we forgot a yard today. Things just started falling apart at about 11 o'clock today. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. If it does some raining, our plan is right now, mulch opens up at 8 o'clock. We can get the mulch at 8. We got to figure out, we already had these 2 guys planned to come tomorrow, and now their cars broke down. I just don't know. I don't know that we can have all this finished without them. So we're kind of stuck between the rock and the hard spot. And I think we're gonna have to make this 45-minute, 55-minute, whatever it is, drive to go get them. And no part of me wants to do that, but if that's what it takes to finish this list, then we got to do it.